How y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Great. Anyone come with anybody? Any relationships? Yeah, just one? I was gonna say, god damn. Well, hope to see you in hell. So, it's been weird trying to date since COVID because of the fact that, like, getting back in a game is awkward for me. A lot of girls try to say that, like, my pull-out game's strong, but I think it's weak. Do you think you guys can help me out with that? No, hear me out. Can you help me out? No kids for me. But like dating has been hard. So like usually when I try to like date a girl, I try to date a girl with confidence. I really like confidence. And so like as COVID was kind of winding down, I don't really know too much about out here. Like I've been trying to keep up with it, but you know, you can only learn so much from the news. But back home, when COVID was winding down, this one girl who I was talking to before COVID, you know, she was like very anxious. She was like, I gotta get out the house and shit, right? So I was like, okay, cool, like, what's up? And she was like, we're gonna go somewhere, like, get dressed. So I'm like, oh shit, fuck yeah, da-da-da. She's like, I'm gonna take you to the fanciest place I know. And so at this moment, I'm trying to be like, you know, supportive and everything. So I did the most empowerment thing that I can think of. I left my wallet at home. Yeah, so she picks me up and everything like that. I'm getting like treated. I'm like, oh shit, like this feels amazing. Like, all right, cool. So we pulled through and we're driving and she takes me to the fanciest restaurant she knows. Burger King. Nah, she took me to another restaurant, but like it's not out here, so you guys won't get it. So we go in, we sit down, everything like that. I'm grubbing, I'm ordering like whatever the fuck I want off this menu. Server comes over, do you want dessert? I'm like, hell yeah! I'm treating myself tonight. So, I don't know how it is out here with you guys and everything like that. But fellas, whenever a girl in the States says she's gonna pay for something, don't believe that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, like she had money, she was willing to pay and everything like that. She just didn't know what the bill was gonna be. She didn't calculate it. So we get there and the receipt comes and she's like has this worried look. And I don't know if you guys have it out here, but we got little games and shit that you can play on like a little tablet that comes with the table. Yeah, so I'm sitting there with my $2 game. And she's just like, hey babe, I got a question. I was like, yeah, what's up? And she was just like, so I fucked up. And I'm like, me too. I'm like, what you mean? We'll go on. And she's just like, all right, cool. Like, I'm a little short. And she's like, you think you could do anything to help? So I looked dead in her beautiful brown eyes, right? And I said, no. Like, I don't know what to do at this moment. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I let her do her and everything like that. I'm trying to think, and she's like, come on, like, you know, you're a magician, you could do this, da-da-da, what do you got? And I'm like, I got my wallet at home. Like, you say you're gonna pay, like, I didn't think, like, oh shit, all right. So I'm like, you know what? My grandfather taught me, right, you know, this is the time to step up, be a man, right? Right? No, none of you guys wanna be a man?
Yeah.
Ladies, now you know, right? So, I'm like, all right, cool, and the server's coming back, right? And I'm like, all right, give me a second, let me think. And she's like, come on, you gotta do something, you gotta pull something out. And I'm like, well, I got this dick. I don't think he'll be too happy with that. I laughed, she didn't really laugh, so I was like, all right, cool. So I looked around, I was like, don't worry, babe, I got you. I was like, daddy's here, right? Don't worry about it. I looked her dead in the eyes and I started thinking, I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna pray, we're gonna pray, we got this. And I put my hands together and I was like, it's kind of pumped, but I got it. Hey, there we go. Yeah, right. I got $3.
Yeah.
I looked her in the eye and I was like, I got $3. I laughed, the server didn't laugh, she didn't laugh. But I'm not gonna lie, because at that moment, I knew one thing to do. My father intuition kicked in, And I just got up and left. What? That shit felt good. I now understand my father, like why he left. I abandoned everything now. I abandoned the dog, abandoned the house, abandoned the credit card bills, shit. Abandoned my own mom if I have to, shit. Hey, you guys are okay, like that's okay. Wow, I got serious. I'm like, damn, what kind of joke can I bring you guys back up with? Like, I'm scared at this moment. But yeah, man, dating was weird. I tried to go on a few dates. This one girl who seemed like very nice invited me to come to a church with her. And at this moment, I was just like, all right, anything for pussy. Right? I'm like, get me out of the house. So we go to her church. Everyone has this like fake smile on, you know, the time, hi, how you doing? Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm about to walk into a cult at this moment. I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool, like, you know, just random black guy coming in here. Like, it's just a sea of white faces. I'm not being racist. It literally was just a sea of white faces. I'm the one black guy. Everyone knows everyone. I'm the outsider. And I grew up in a religious household, and I'm not against religion or anything like that. It's just, you know, I don't try to shove it down anyone's throat. So we sit down, everything like that. The pastor starts going on and on and on. And I'm like, all right, cool. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. He says something that was beautiful, and my ears shot up, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know this. I don't know if you guys know this. Any religious people here? Nobody? I fucking love this shit. Oh, just one? I feel one. So, this whole entire time, like, I thought in, like, the afterlife, right, that I'm gonna have to go to hell to have some fun. Like, I was like, all right, cool, fuck it. It's a highway versus a staircase. Like, I'm not walking upstairs. All right? So, I'm like, all right, like, this is some shit. But the pastor was like, yo, Jesus didn't hang out with the social elites and shit. Like, he hung out with, like, the drug dealers and the hookers. And my ears perked up. Like, y'all ain't excited as I was excited. I was like, wait the fuck a minute, what? I'm like, oh shit, like, he really did? And people were like, yeah, da-da-da, you didn't know this? I'm like, yo, Jesus hang out with hookers. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go to hell for fun this entire time when I can just be doing blow with fucking Amy Winehouse and Mac Miller upstairs. Like, what?
Out here you can.
Yeah, what?
I said, yes you can, man.
Yes I can. Hey, you gonna be right with me, all right? We gonna be sitting on the cloud just playing, what is it, Frisbee with Jesus Halo? Like, fuck out of here, boy. So now I'm actually going to hell. I just call Jesus boy. Fuck. There's no coming back from that, like anything. But it was like funny because like I was thinking about it, like that shit's serious. But like at the same time, like Jesus hung out with hookers and drug dealers, like, and then like religion gets so serious, right? You mention anything about anything, people start like, oh no, don't say that, blah, 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 blah. But like, what's the controversy? I don't know if you guys know this, but like, apparently Jesus had a wife, and people are upset that he had a wife. Like, why can't the man have a wife? Like, he came out of the same place I came out of. Like, he has a dick like I have a dick, right? Like, you think this dude's just gonna die a virgin? That's just my opinion. I mean, shit, okay. But like, I was just thinking about it. Gotcha. Like, all this time we're thinking like, oh, Jesus is this holy man and everything like that, but this man could have had a hooker as a mistress. Think about it. Think about you being, like, ladies, all right, I know some of you don't really like to be on your knees, you know, when you're about to take a facial, but think about it. Would you do it for Jesus? No, just one no? The rest of you just silent as hell, like, at least someone to shake their head, the rest of you like, think about it, you're a mistress for Jesus. Like, all right, cool, put it in this perspective. Imagine you're on your knees, right? Jesus comes over to the brothel, he picks you and shit. And the next thing you know, you're about to sit there and take a load. You're like, oh shit, oh my gosh, okay. And then you just hear him go, oh! And he's just like, no! No? Thank you so much for having me on here. I will be selling merch downstairs if you do think that I did a good show or anything like that, or you just want to support entertainers. This is Hargan on the stage. I'll be selling merch. Thank you guys.
Nigel, make sure you go check out the shit downstairs, eh?
The mic's off.